Okay, welcome back to Bake Monkey. Today we are doing Reese's Pieces macarons. Today, Bake Monkey is actually letting his wife make macarons for the first time. So if my hands look different, it's because my hands are not mine today. So let's get started. So we've got 130 grams of almond flour in the bowl already, sifted. And we're going to follow that up with 90 grams of powdered sugar. That's good. Okay, so 91 grams, and then we're going to sift that in. Don't Bake Monkey's hands look nice? my gold bracelet, yes. Okay, next thing we do is whisk the almond flour and powdered sugar together. So here we go. Give it a nice little mixing. And then we're going to crack our egg white right in the middle of that well there. Okay, so normally Bake Monkey would crack the egg straight into the almond flour, but for beginners you can always just crack the egg right into a separate bowl and then pull the yolk out with your fingertips. That way you are a little safer if you're not so confident cracking egg whites.
Oh boy.
My mom's laughing.
Easy. Did the yolk break?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, if the yolk broke, you don't want to do anymore.
Okay.
Did you get yolk in there?
Yep, sure did.
Okay, you ruined it. Okay, take two. So Mrs. Bake Monkey broke the yolk a little bit into the egg white on the first go round, so I did have to spank her a little bit, and now we're starting over. So let's do this again. So if you're a rookie, crack your egg into a bowl first and pull the yolk out with your fingertips, or however you want to do it. But let's see how Mrs. Bake Monkey does this time. All right, no pressure. Oh man, there we go. All right. Good job, Mrs. Bake Monkey. Now just throw the yolk away. All right. Now we're going to put that egg white straight into the middle of our almond flour and powdered sugar mixture and mix that up. Okay, so we're going to get the egg white straight into the mixture now. And then Miss Bake Monkey's going to stir it in. So as you know, I like to just kind of mix it in a little bit with the scraper. And then once it starts coming together real nice, I'll just use my hand. But we'll see what Miss Bake Monkey wants to do here. If she enjoys just doing it with the scraper, that's fine. Oh, she went right in there with the hands. Look at that. Nice job.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. And then once we have all this combined in together real nice and it's all coming together, we're oh my gosh. Bake Monkey doesn't normally get covered in macaron batter like that, but hey, it's fun, yeah. So we're going to cover this with saran wrap after she gets all of her fingers cleaned off here. And oh, I hope you washed your hands.
We need to.
All right, we'll check back in after we're all cleaned up and got some saran wrap on there. Next step is we're going to make our Italian meringue for this. Okay, now we're on to the Italian meringue. So Miss Bake Monkey's going to crack our egg white straight into the stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, like I always say, just crack it into a bowl and mix that egg white with your fingers until it's really nice and frothy. Just kidding. Get a hand mixer or something. Nice. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, carefully. Whoa. Okay, the yolk broke, so get it over quick. There you go. Okay. Did you get any yolk in there?
I did not.
Okay. Good. All right, so we're good. Okay, so we got our egg white in the mixer. Next, to make our sugar syrup, we're gonna be doing 1/3 cup of sugar into our saucepan. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of water going straight into our saucepan. Miss Bake Monkey measured that down into a cup measure, and now we're gonna turn our stove on to number 7. There we go. So a medium-high heat on our stove here.
Yes.
And then give your sugar a little stir. All right. Okay, so you can see our sugar syrup is boiling all over the top of the surface here now. So we're gonna start a 2-minute timer.
They kind of look like pills.
Perfect. And then once that gets to 1 minute, hey, look at me. Hi. And once that gets to 1 minute, we're going to start our stand mixer here and start getting the egg white whipped up. So we'll check back in when we're down to 1 minute on our timer. Okay, so we're at 1 minute on our timer. We're going to start our mixer on a number 6. And then when we get to 30 seconds left, we're going to bump that up to a number 8. We just want our egg white to get all nice and frothy, and we want to start seeing some trails in our egg white. Okay, 30 seconds. We're going to bump that up to a number 8. And you can see that it's starting to froth a little bit. That'll be perfect by the time we're ready to pour our sugar syrup in here in 17, 16 seconds. All right. So 5 seconds left. Give that a little swirl, Mrs. Bake Monkey. Just a little swirl. All right, timer's going off. We're going to turn that off. Turn the stove off. Now you're going to bring that over and slowly drizzle it down the side of the bowl. So kind of get the lip on the lip. Yep, and then just slowly drizzle it down. There we go. Too fast. Just kidding.
Slow.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Slow and yummy.
All right. Slow and yummy. Okay, I think you forgot what kind of video we're making here. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. This is Bake Monkey. Okay. Okay, now you're gonna let this mix. Now that we got all the sugar syrup poured in there, you're gonna let this mix until that your bowl is cool. It takes about 5 minutes for this to mix all up real nice. So we'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay, our mixer's been going for a few minutes. That is what we want to see in there. Looking great. The bowl is cool. Stop the mixer, Mrs. Bake Monkey. And lift it up. And this is the kind of texture you want to see on your meringue. So it's called the bird beak. So when you lift that up, you should have a nice bird beak like that when you pull the meringue up. First thing we do here, Mrs. Bake Monkey, is we're gonna put about 1/3 of the meringue batter, or the meringue into the batter. And you don't have to be real gentle on the first go around here, so get about 1/3 of that, plop it right in. There you go. And then just roughly kind of mix that in. You don't have to be clever at this point. You just get it all worked in there. All we're looking to achieve at this point is lightening up the batter. That way when we get that other 2/3 in there and start folding, it's not quite so heavy and dense to try and work with. All right, once this is all worked in, we'll check back in. So make sure you scrape off your bowl scraper every now and then to make sure you're incorporating everything in your bowl. And it looks like we're getting that first third worked in real nice. we're about ready for that other 2/3 here. Okay, so we are good on that first third. Now we're gonna add pretty much the whole rest of the bowl in there. And we're gonna start our actual folding at this point. Our macaronage, where the word macaron gets its name. Am I impressing you, Mrs. Bake Monkey?
You know
Aren't I smart and witty?
That's why I picked you.
Oh. Okay.
Am I impressing you yet?
Oh yeah. So folding technique here, over and through. Okay, so we're checking the consistency now. And I would say let that just drop off of there. Yeah. I'd say we're probably ready to put that in the piping bag. So, all right, bring this over to your piping bag here, cleverly outfitted into our Yeti mug, and just scoop that directly in. So, all right, perfect. And then we're gonna show you how to pipe these little mamas out here in a minute. Then we already had a little instruction, but squeeze, stop, and swipe. Don't pull up when you swipe, so just swipe straight forward. Squeeze, keep going. Stop, swipe. Quicker, like whip it off of there. Squeeze, stop, swipe. Close. You can even, like, if you want to like do like a circular whip, you can whip it circularly, like, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
All right, and then we're just gonna continue on with that, and we'll see how Miss Bake Monkey does here with the remainder of the batter. I'll try not to get angry watching her.
Stay tuned to make sure I exist after this.
This is why not everybody should be a coach. I'm getting so mad.
That's why I've never tried that. Mess with perfection. Oh boy.
No, it's looking good. Looking good. And once you get all your once you get all your batter piped out, last one there, you're gonna do your little tappy tap to get any air bubbles out of there. So give the tray a little rap-a-tap tap on the counter, or you can, yeah.
Like that?
Perfect. Yeah. It's great. Perfect. Okay, you can stop.
Any day now.
Okay.
All right.
So now we're going to let these rest for 30 minutes to an hour, probably closer to an hour for these ones, because I can tell they're kind of a moist batter. Once you can run your finger over the top of these and feels like they've got a nice firm top hat on them, then we'll bake them 300 degrees for 14 minutes. Okay. See you back in an hour.
See you then.
Okay, so it's been about an hour and our macarons are smooth to the touch. No tackiness. One of them did get crushed with a water bottle. One of our little muffins here was flipping a water bottle and crushed one of them. So, yeah.
That was me.
Yeah, that was you.
That
yeah.
was you.
Okay, but now we're gonna put these in the oven for 14 minutes, 300 degrees. And time's up. Turn the timer off. Let's see. The proof's in the pudding. Let's see. Oh. Oh, mommy.
That's pretty. Ooh,
Oh, Mrs. Bake Money. Mrs. Bake Monkey? Bake Money?
Money.
Wow, look at those.
Money.
Those came out great.
Don't those look good?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, boy. I can tell which one is cracked.
Okay, so we're starting on the filling here, and we're starting with 3 tablespoons of white chocolate. We're going to microwave that for 45 seconds. Okay, so 45 seconds is up. White chocolate is nice and melty. Now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of peanut butter to that. So this is our Reeses Pieces filling here. And then to that, we're going to add 6 tablespoons of regular butter. And then we're going to use our hand mixer to get this all mixed up. Okay. So get that, get that all mixed up. There we go. Yeah, all right. That's looking good. How's it smell, Mrs. Baked Monkey?
Oh, it smells delightful.
Is it?
It smells like melted Reese's.
Okay, now to that mixture, we're going to add a half a cup of powdered sugar. And start your mixer very low so you don't get a big old dust cloud in your face. Just get that well incorporated in there. Looking good. Okay, so we've got 1/3 cup of Reese's Pieces in a plastic bag here. And Mrs. Baked Monkey is going to show him who's boss here. We're going to give him a nice little beating with the backside of a spoon. We just want these beaten up into nice, manageable pieces to stir into our filling so they can come through the piping bag a little easier. Mrs. Baked Monkey, you have such pent-up aggression. Wow. This is intense. Man, were you a mafia boss or?
I make monkeys laugh. Need to say
Yeah,
more.
that's all you need to say.
We do intensity around here. We go big or we go home.
Yeah, all right. Okay, Mrs. Mafia Boss got our Reese's Pieces all pulverized here. And now we're just adding those straight into our filling, and we're just gonna fold them in. Use your bowl scraper and just fold them in, and then you're gonna wanna chill this mixture. You can leave it just out on the countertop for an hour or so, but it'll come back to a more solid state once it cools down from those white chocolate chips being all melted. Okay, now we simply just add that beautiful golden delicious filling right into the piping bag. Ooh, doesn't that look good?
Oh, it looks and smells amazing.
Yeah, that does smell amazing. Reese's Pieces. Ooh. E.T. would be so happy. Okay, last thing is we're gonna take a handful of Reese's Pieces and just give them a nice careful chop. We're gonna want little kind of nice bits of Reese's Pieces to sprinkle on top of our macarons once we get them coated in our topping. So have your Mrs. Baked Monkey at home carefully chop these up for 3 hours, like what's going on here.
I cut my finger last week.
Meticulous.
I'm not going to do it again.
All right.
This is a very sharp knife. Okay, that's good.
Perfect. All right. We'll see you in about, what, 4 or 5 hours?
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Once these are done. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, getting to the final stages here. We're going to do our topping for our macarons now. We're going to do a half a cup of these Reese's Peanut Butter chips into a bowl and microwave that for a minute. Okay, after a minute in the microwave, they do look nice and glossy. We're going to add about a half a teaspoon of coconut oil to that, just to thin it out for our topping. Mix that in there. We might need to add more. We're just kind of eyeing it here. Once we get that coconut oil mixed in there, we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna need more. Let's do another little scoop of that. Okay, so we're doing about another 3/4 of a teaspoon there, mixing that in. These peanut butter chips are thicker than we thought they'd be. And then we want this to be relatively drippy consistency, so lift your... Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Finish getting that coconut oil stirred in there and should be good to go. All right, Bake Mama's after it here. So for your topping, you're gonna grab your macaron at the feet, dip it right into your peanut butter chip topping, pull it off, swirl it around, and then set it down. And you've got a nice glossy peanut butter topping on there.
Ooh, that looks good.
Doesn't that look nice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then keep on going with that, and then we're gonna sprinkle our Reese's Pieces crumbs on the top of our peanut butter topping and give them a little decoration. All right, we'll check back in here in a minute. All right, so we've got our first row done here, and now we're gonna sprinkle a few of these little Reese's Pieces right on the top, and that is our decoration. That'll give you the nice little taste of the Reese's Pieces crunch right on top before you get into that beautiful filling. Oh man, I can't wait to sink my teeth into these little babies.
Looks delicious.
All right, we're gonna check back in once we get the rest of these done. All right, Bake Mama's wrapping up the last couple Reese's Pieces macarons here. Getting the last little bits sprinkled on top. Don't those look nice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. All right, last thing we need to do is grab our filling here and pipe the filling in the middle of these bad boys, and it's a wrap. All right, last one here. Awesome. Getting our beautiful tops on there. Oh my gosh. I call this one.
Oh, I don't know
And
about
that one.
Ooh.
Oh, and that one.
We're gonna
I
have
call
to
that
arm
one
wrestle.
too. All right.
Okay, you probably
Guess I'm
win.
not getting any. Okay, so we got our last couple getting topped here.
Go ahead and twist them on, because I was starting to smash them on too hard.
Yeah, that's a helpful little tip. If you twist the macaron onto the filling, you'll get a little bit more even disbursement of the filling in there, and you won't break your macaron.
Yes.
Just a little helpful pointer. Yeah.
Oh, okay, bye. I'm gonna go eat these now. Thanks for joining us. Oh,
And there we go. E.T. von home.
oh, they look so good.
Oh man.
Oh,
All right.
yum. Wow, it's fun, Bake Monkey. Thanks for teaching me.
Thanks for showing up. We'll see you next recipe.
See you soon.